How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about as far as chances to play games coming up absolutely free. Final Fantasy 16 looks to have a free demo, Tekken 8 may be getting a playtest, and another fighting game looks to be having an open beta test as well. We'll talk that at the end of this video. Here's a game that most of you guys watching our content are checking out next month, or this month. Oh my god, it's already June. Final Fantasy 16 is out on June 22nd, but there's been a lot of rumblings as far as the Final Fantasy 16 demo. It does look like a demo is coming, as an image has been circulating on social media that there is a listing for a Final Fantasy 16 demo on the PlayStation Store. Now, I'm curious to hear from you guys, because I was pretty vocal when the Resident Evil 4 demo dropped that I didn't even check out that demo. I was of the mindset like, bro, what is a demo really gonna show me that I don't know about this game? I wanted to go into that game blind, and I wanted to really experience it fresh when it came out. With Final Fantasy 16, like, I'm super excited for the game and I'm eager to check it out, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, do I really need to check out a demo? Do I really want to check out a demo? Like, I'm sure it's gonna be great, and from the inclination I've gotten, the demo is going to be a lot of that content that a lot of the preview pieces got to play through. So a lot of those 4 hours, we played 4 hours or whatever, that might be the content in the demo. So I don't really know if I want to see that. I kind of just want to wait for the game to drop, get my hands on the game, and just have a completely fresh experience. I have been trying to stay somewhat dark in the game. Like, obviously, I have a general idea of what to expect, but this is one game that I really don't want to go into spoilers, and I think a lot of you guys are like the same as far as that's concerned. I did play Episode Duske when that came out as a Type 0 HD pre-order bonus, and I thought they would have done something similar with the Final Fantasy 16 demo. I thought that could have been pretty effective, but, you know, good on Square Enix. It looks like they'll just drop the demo free for everybody, which is great, but super excited for it. And again, more of a mature tone for Final Fantasy as a whole. Rated M, comparatively speaking to rated teen for a lot of other Final Fantasy titles. I think this is going to be one of those games that, you know, based on what I'm hearing, based on Yoshida being at the helm of the development of this game, I have a lot of faith in Final Fantasy. And, you know, Final Fantasy as an IP, it's definitely been a little bit of a mixed bag. FF13 is a game that not everybody loved. I really liked FF13. FF15, I've been vocal about it. It was a disjointed mess, and it had one of the worst DLC plans ever. The 7 remake, I think most people did enjoy, but even then, that game had its issues for sure, but I'm still excited for part 2. FF16 looks like it might be an opportunity to get as much unanimous praise for a Final Fantasy game that I've seen in a long time, because really, based on the previous, that's like the headline you see over and over again. And sometimes, you know, we do get bought into the hype a little bit, but with FF16, I do feel like, based on who's working on it, based on what we've heard thus far, that it's probably relatively justifiable, but a demo could give us an idea of what to expect ahead of June 22nd. Alright, next up, Tekken 8 playtest might be inbound following a Steam listing. So this was discovered through SteamDB, and there is a Tekken 8 playtest listing that is live right now. I would find it highly unlikely that Tekken 8 would only be getting a PC open beta test. I would bet good money on the fact that it'll be having a PlayStation test as well. Could see this happen sometime during the Summer Game Fest. As far as the announcement goes, we know that Bandai Namco is gonna be there at Summer Game Fest, so Tekken 8 seems like the type of title that you would show off as a gameplay trailer and be like, hey, there's gonna be a beta coming up here as well over the summer or something like that, and ultimately, maybe that'll set it up for a 2023 release window. Really hoping that it is 2023. I am kind of getting back into fighting games, given the fact that, you know, gonna check out Street Fighter 6 tomorrow, excited about that, and Tekken has been a franchise that I really grew up on, so every Tekken iteration I'm gonna be checking out, and Tekken 8 looks slick as all hell, and it is a true next-generation title. It's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, no last-generation release. So Street Fighter 6 did have a last-gen release. In the case of Tekken 8, it will not be having a last-gen release, which I find rather interesting. But if you look at Tekken 8 from a visual standpoint, the game does look very good. And, you know, I'm probably not going to get all try-hard into these fighting games these days. Like, those years are kind of past me. Sometimes I am a little bit nostalgic about it, but then I feel like I'm going to do this with Street Fighter 6 for a little bit. I'm definitely going to be a sweaty try-hard for like a weekend or so, and I'm excited to do that, but I feel like by the end of this weekend period, I'm going to be damn near ready to like break my own limbs. So maybe I will have a good time with it, but yeah, I get pretty salty and ragey when it comes to fighting games, and I'm honestly just not very good at them. So yeah, me trying to go competitive and try hard, probably gonna end up with me getting my butt whooped, but I'm still super excited for it. When I got Tekken 7, I was already phased out of fighting games by that point, but like I had friends over like every weekend for a while after that game came out, and it was just a blast huddling around the TV and people raging. Like that's my fond memories of Tekken, and I get it, Tekken does have a very hardcore competitive scene as well, but yeah, I'm probably a little bit out of my wheelhouse when it comes to something like that, but hopefully an open beta does happen sometime this summer. I think that would be pretty exciting. Moving on from that, Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising has gotten a brand new Siegfried gameplay trailer. PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 online beta tests will be kicking off in mid-July, and another new character will be revealed in mid-July as well. They note update on the online beta test release schedule. Attention Skyfarers, our team has worked through many of the stability issues that forced us to delay the Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising online beta. We are now preparing the beta client for launch. The new release date is scheduled for mid-July. We realize that's nearly 2 months later than originally planned, and you have our sincerest apologies. As for the release of the game itself, we're still on track to meet our initial target. Concrete dates will be announced after beta testing concludes. Last but not least, as promised in the new Siegfried trailer dropping today, the third addition to the Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising roster will be revealed in July. That announcement will be followed by other details, new mechanics, game modes, and more. Be sure to stay tuned. Obviously, as far as Granblue goes, it seems like everybody's excited for Granblue Fantasy Relink, and hopefully that does come out later in 2023, and hopefully Rising comes out in 2023 as well. I don't know the timetable as far as how that is going to turn out, but Granblue Fantasy Versus was received really, really well as a fighting game, and if you're a fan of that anime aesthetic, it's going to be a title that you're going to want to have an eye on. And also, you know, with this version, it's gonna be a substantially enhanced version on PS5 and PS4, so exciting times ahead, and it will be on PC as well. And right now it is scheduled for 2023 with the beta being pushed. Who knows as far as the timeline that is gonna be hitting, but hopefully we get this year. Hopefully we get Relink this year, and man, how about 2023? Can you imagine if we get Tekken 8 versus Rising and a Relink added to the slate of games to coming this year? This year has been staggering. I've been seeing the social media posts of everybody talking about how crazy 2023 has been, and yes, while there has definitely been a few blunders, the Jedi Survivor performance, Redfall, you know, a couple other titles here and there, for the most part, you look at the year so far, it's been a pretty solid 2023, and we're not even halfway done. This month alone, Street Fighter, Diablo, Final Fantasy, and so on and so forth. Final Fantasy, hopefully that demo dropping soon, but that'll do it for me. Again, Tekken 8, rumored to be having an open beta playtest of sorts, dropping soon. Could see that happen in conjunction with Summer Game Fest. Bandai Namco's gonna be there. A new trailer for Tekken 8 makes all the sense in the world to me. And Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising gets a brand new trailer. PS4 and PS5 online beta test scheduled for mid-July. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.